तो गाइस वो समय आ चुका है जब हम जाएंगे काजुआ 2 सेकंड के साथ। तो गाइस वो समय आ चुका है जब हम जाएंगे नाहिदा को बचाने उसके घर। और भाई पता ही क्या क्या करेंगे भाई, आज तो भाई देखते हैं भाई, बदला तो लेंगे क्योंकि उन्होंने अपनी अब राज नाहिदा को रुलाया। अरे आ गए भाई।
Are you ready?
अरे भाई अब तो पहले ही रेडी हुए थे, क्या बोल रहे हो भाई? चलो भाई आओ, खुद ही भाई प्लान डिस्कस कर लिया, हमें बताया भी नहीं कौन सा प्लान। देखते हो क्या प्लान, तो भाई बताया नहीं है, खुद ने बोला अच्छा प्लान किया, डिस्कस कर लिया हमने, बताया नहीं प्लान क्या है। फिर मैं वहाँ जाके नाचने लगूंगी, फिर बोलेंगे कि कौन सा प्लान है भाई, बोलेंगे फिर मैं क्या करूँगा वहाँ पे।
Sounds good.
अरे ये तो
I'll go make some
है ना
preparations.
क्या बोलता है उसका गुरुजी। ठीक है पढ़ा लेता हूँ, प्लान क्या है।
I hope this is clear to you.
I don't know the plan. I understand and accept. The plan क्या है?
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Aramite base.
अच्छा इनका प्लान तो बताया नहीं है मेरा। अरे पता है ये प्लान क्यों नहीं बता रहे, मैं बताता हूँ रीजन। मेरे ख्याल से मुझे लगता है कि ना ये प्लान हमें इसलिए नहीं बता रहे क्योंकि भाई अगर हम प्लान पता चल जाएगा तो हमारे कोई सरप्राइज मूवमेंट रहेगा ही ना आगे जाके, कि हमें पता है अभी ये करना, हमें जाके ये करना है करके। तो ये मतलब प्लान जैसे जैसे स्टोरी करेंगे तब जाके मतलब अपने आप प्लान खुलते जाएगा हमारे सामने।
How's the work going?
ओ ये क्या हेलमेट भाई एकदम कति आयरन मैन वाला सूट।
Ah, yes. We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
क्या करेंगे इससे, प्लान पता चलेगा ना यहीं पे।
Look here.
Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
डर वो क्या होता है?
Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet, and according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
क्या record?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I do.
Good.
बचाएंगे भाई, confidence
Conviction is the most important part of all of this.
डरते थोड़ी ना।
Now, please get ready and put on this device. We have orchestrated our plan and
मतलब
successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali.
प्रोजेक्शन बनाएंगे अपना प्लान के मतलब इमेजिन करना।
We have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
क्या
Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud.
Stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of recording, you still.
It's done.
Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine.
Paimon
In
है भाई,
any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you. Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth.
ये तो इनका भी हाँ depend हो गया ना पूरा
Imagine if
आकाश
you've been
पे
using a
depend हो
device like the
गया। और
Akasha
इसका हम
since the
शायद
day
तक
you
अपना
were
मेमोरी डाल
born.
देंगे।
And this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
चेला, slave,
A fool?
slave,
A machine?
slave of that machine.
A slave to
Yes,
orders.
right, I was right.
And that's why rules are so important.
मतलब तुम कभी अपना दिमाग लगाओगे नहीं अगर तुम इससे पूरा डिपेंड हो जाओगे। एक्चुअली ये बोलना चाहता है, तो मैं बता रहा हूँ कि क्या करने वाले हैं। शायद तक मेरे हिसाब से ये जो ना मतलब अभी मेमोरीज की वो रिकॉर्ड की हमने कैंड नॉलेज में, ये शायद तक इस मेमोरी को ना जो भी है उसमें मतलब आकाशा टर्मिनल पे जाके वो करेंगे, मतलब पब्लिश करेंगे, जिससे मतलब सब लोगों को पता चल जाएगा कि ये होने वाला है। उनको लगेगा कि ये सच में हो चुका है, जिसका डाटा हमें मिल रहा है। वो तो स्टोरी मतलब देख के ही पता चलेगा कि क्या सीन है अभी।
I thought we agreed on a plan.
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I still can't agree to it.
ये हमारा प्लान मान नहीं
But
रहा, पर
it's
मुझे अभी
still
भी
the
नहीं पता कि
best
प्लान क्या
plan
है।
we have. See the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
Hitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
My friend, you're just in time.
जो भी
Why
प्लान है
don't
पर
you
भाई
help
वो
me
मान नहीं रहा साइनो, पता
persuade
नहीं क्यों,
Sino?
क्योंकि दोनों
He's
हैक
turned
करते हैं।
against our plan.
पता नहीं क्या है।
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. Had I known all Hatham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
ओके, फिर वो जाके स्टंट मारेगी फिर।
Wait,
ट्रोजन हॉर्स वाला
how
है
can
वो
we work with the
स्ट्रेटजी।
guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would
mercenaries.
never let so many
Mercy.
unregistered members of the Aramites enter
मेरे ख्याल
Sumeru
से ये ना
City.
मेरे ख्याल से
My
ये ट्रोजन
plan
हॉर्स
will
वाला वो
clear us of
करेंगे।
any way.
बेसिकली साइनो को बोल रहा है कि ये सबको मतलब कैदी बना के ले
That
जाए
also
इसके अंदर
sounds
सुमेर
like
सिटी के
something
अंदर,
all
फिर वो
Hatham
वहाँ
told
से
you.
अंदर आ
Am I
जाएंगे,
right?
जिस शक भी नहीं होगा सारे लोगों को।
The Caravan Reebok operation is of great
अब बताएंगे
importance.
प्लान धीरे-धीरे।
But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
ये
First,
प्लान के बारे में बता
the
बात
other
कर रखा है
Matra
मतलब
still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the
कवर करके रखा है
academia's God
महामात्रा का
creation
उसके
plan.
छोड़ने का रीजन
If something were to happen to the general Mahamatra, it's
वो
bound to
पब्लिक नहीं हुआ
attract
कि
a
उसे
lot
छोड़
of
दिया करके
unwanted
महामात्रा की
attention.
पोजीशन
No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
अच्छा
If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers.
ओके
But things like that never happened again after we met up with the
क्यों
traveler.
सिस्टम कट गया आकाश सिस्टम से
That's true.
क्या कुछ तो रीजन डेंटर से
But
कुछ
why?
हो रही है हमारे
Look at
अंदर
it from a
नाहिदार
different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is,
कि बिट्रे
how
करेगा नहीं
well
करेगा
can the
करके
Akasha make predictions about a
हाँ
person?
ये भी जानना है कि
Haven't you ever thought about it?
सोच
Just
उसने
how
प्रेडिक्ट
can
कर
it
लिया
do this
कि
in
ये
the first
प्रेडिक्ट
place?
बिट्रे करेगा नहीं करेगा
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
अगर ये रायता के
Proposition
प्लान
of
पे
it.
चलेगा तो प्रेडिक्ट नहीं कर पाएगा इसके
Our
मूव्स
thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a
New thought.
complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
चलो
Next
रीजन तो पता चल गया कि
time, pay
क्यों
attention during
मतलब
our meetings.
इन्हें शक नहीं होगा साइन अप पे उनका ये सही है देखा इसी की बात गलत की ये प्लान हमें बाद में ऐसे धीरे धीरे खुलते जाएगा कि क्या क्या प्लान की इन्होंने मतलब डिस्कस किया था आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट दैट वी कैन डू दिस
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarba.
He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun.
ओके तारीफ कर दी
And
इधर
is this the latest technology from the academia?
यस दिस इज माय रोबोट ओके आ गए
Oh, what a warm welcome.
ओह
The
एक्टिंग चल रही
academia
है
has
खूब
caught
भयंकर।
wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
अरे पंगे फ्री के नकली पंगे सॉरी भाई मार रहा था मेरे को अच्छे से मार दिया तेरे को ये ले अरे बचाओ क्या
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret
अच्छे से
this!
एक्टिंग कर रहा है
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you
अच्छे से नाटक करिए भाई
Silence!
Oh,
ओके
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebat.
फ्री मेल एंट्री तो करवा दी भाई हमने
Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
हाँ
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
ओह लाइन मार दिए
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
थैंक यू दिया
Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
हैव यू एवर मेट द डॉक्टर
That strange-looking
Pata hoga.
Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
यस
Yes, I know him.
वो जानता है
Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while
व्हाट
ago.
ही टॉक्ड अबाउट
He left already?
Hypatia?
ओ हर पैसे वो
Why do you want her?
मैसेडी पर वो जो 3 दिन तक पड़ी जाती है मतलब तब पैसे करके सबसे पहले जो
What do
मिली
you
थी
mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
तो कहाँ ले जाएगा उसको एक्सपेरिमेंट के लिए जिसमें
Yes.
कॉली के साथ वो
He
किया
told
था
me his return to
हो
Snezhnaya is
सकता है
imminent.
कभी ना उस एक्सपेरिमेंट के लिए ले जा सकता है मेरे ख्याल से
I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to
ए देख मत
Snezhnaya.
देना गलती से मत देना सबसे बड़ी गलती दुनिया की
It's
एक्सपेरिमेंट करेगा कॉली
incredibly
की तरह ये
difficult
भी
to
उसको
transfer a patient.
गलती से मत दियो
As a
एक्सपेरिमेंट करता
scholar
है
yourself, shouldn't you
बोल देता है
transporting her to
वो
Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll
ओके
pass.
वही मना कर दिया इसने तो
They're going to leave by boat?
और कौन सा
That's
रास्ता है
right.
यार पोर्ट
Let's go to the
ऑफिस
port and have a look for ourselves. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
सही में
Let's
बहुत
get
सारे
going
पट्टे
and see
यार
what we can find.
Now this is a
Oh,
proper
yeah,
farewell
that's it.
ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
पैकिंग वाला सीन है तो
The Lord Harbinger is leaving.
ये कितने सारे हैं
I've still only seen him once or twice.
ओह
I used to hold.
ले फेल हो गया ले भाई
Doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him.
ठीक है भाई
It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
बढ़िया क्या कर रहा है
Huh? But sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
कुछ चेंज हो गया
You
उसका
must be
अचानक से
mistaken.
ऐसा बोला जा रहा है सुनने
Nobody's
पे जा
supposed to
रहा
look happy when they're on a business trip.
What's the matter
He
अरे भाई देख
Hello there.
ओए हेलो बोल रहा था अरे तो हेलो बोल रहा है
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
he used the
They
custom
were
or
all here
something
just a few minutes ago, but now they've vanished.
So this was a trap.
but there's nobody around us कैसे
Wait, don't tell me
सपना?
that.
फिर से सपना कर लिया जादू फिर से वे
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
बोला था किडनैप करने के लिए रुकेगा करके
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see.
It is still my
Oh,
duty to
that was
protect the
Italians,
peace
eh?
and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an
oh भाई लड़ाई हो
impasse.
रही है let's go
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
We have really crossed the
अरे
line.
दूर का है
Time
मगर
to teach
पास
him a
आ गई
lesson.
पास आ गई
There's no use resisting. Give us Hypatia.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up!
tell them भाई तारारी ना मिल रहा
Everybody stand back!
Gotcha.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
अरे भाई बेइज्जती चल रही है इधर भाई लड़ रहा हूँ सब और देखो मशरूम भी मार रहा है तुम्हें शर्म करो
Take it easy.
मशरूम तक मार रहे हैं फटोगे क्या
About to get dicey.
भाई सौ देखे हैं सारे ऐसे क्यों लड़ रहे हैं क्योंकि टपका के नहीं चला गया बच गया भाई काम हो जाता everything is fine starts to sleep
Oh, that's good.
भाई पड़ी हुई है नींद ओ दतोरे
So, you think this is over?
स्कारमूच बहुत मालूम है तेरे को तेरी मम्मी बुला रही है तेरे को भाई जा बाल के पास द बालादीर
What? The balladeer is here?
my god what is he doing here
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
पड़ जाती है इसकी जब ये देखते हैं इसको
I can hear all of your thoughts,
इसे
you know.
कॉन्सेसेस में है पैसिया के
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with
what
Hypatia.
did you do to पैसिया
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
oh
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your
okay,
touch.
but why ये नाहिदा जैसा किसी भी कॉन्सेशन में जा
I
सकता
wanted
है
to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, traveler!
पाइमन हमें सन की समझ रही है पाइमन प्लीज स्टे क्वाइट फॉर नाउ अरे चुप रह
My
भाई
deification is
कचर
nearly
कचर करते
complete.
रहिए
All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
ओह पावर दिखाई
Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
my the academy acted even faster than we thought इसे
Scholars
गॉड बना रहे
consider
ना
the god
academy
of
वाले
wisdom to be the sum total of
क्योंकि
their
उन्हें
faith.
बच्चे पे कोई भरोसा नहीं
It's how
अपनी
they can
गॉड पे
justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation.
thunder could it be the balladeer
That person Paimon couldn't see was the balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a
I
while.
didn't expect that either भाई भागो बिजली बिजली गिरा रहा है ओ भाई बाल बन गया वो भी
Where is the storm headed?
It can't be the weather using the noses to change the weather.
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tainari and Dia still must be fighting.
ये देखो बिजली गिरा रहा है भाई कमीना। मैं भाई श्योर करना चाहता हूँ यहीं पे सोए रही बाहर कौन जाए। ये ले अभी पड़े रही वहाँ पे हमेशा के लिए। टाइनरी बोलेगा भाई ये किसने टपका दिया भाई। ओके वो देखो बिजली पड़ा भी उसे देखा बिजली लग रहा था उसे देखो बिजली लग रहा पड़ गया तो उसे देखो लगा रहा था बिजली उसे टाइनरी ने दिया और दिया।
Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
और बिजली की आवाज से कान को बेदर्द नहीं होगा।
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I must have triggered the thunder and lightning.
It's all right. She's fine.
अच्छा देख तो check करके अच्छे से।
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
ये सही बोल रही है भाई पाइमन भी। यहाँ कर रहा है।
The wound is not
हाँ ये कर ले।
I'll be all right.
ये करेगा देखना फिर से।
The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
The file. You can head there once you're ready.
अच्छा साथ में।
One eternity later.
All right, everyone is here. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal.
The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated. We confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Do your best, everyone. ऐसे नहीं बोले कुछ।
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Hey, नीलू आ गई, let's go.
Oh, it's Nilu! Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
अरे पार्टी में join करवा लिया।
Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes, something very important.
You're seriously inviting me?
Pratham tells Nilu of the plan of the Garba Day.
Count me in.
Yay, Nilu get to our party. Let's go.
Believe in yourself.
अरे भाई,
Okay.
tomorrow we are going to save God.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
Tree Road तो हम शायद तक God को बचाने जाएंगे अब शायद तक गरबा नाइट का डे का इंतजार करना नाइट होना चाहिए पर
Alright, it's all on Al-Haytham if things go south.
चलो भाई और तब बोलेगा तूने ही बोला था सीधा घुसने के लिए देखो भाई इसी ने बोला है कि भाई चुपचाप सीधा घुसा कुछ के नहीं उखाड़ेगा ठीक है दरवाजा खोलो भाई डरते नहीं है किसी से
Is this the Academia's library?
It's a lift that academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there
लिफ्ट में
somewhere.
जाएंगे सब लोग पता ही नहीं चलेगा जैसे कि
We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage. Let's step back and observe for now. If we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his
अरे पीछे ही आ गया
location,
लाल
look behind you.
अरे भैया तो यही आ गया अरे तेरे को पहले वाले थे भाई तू आके थैंक यू आने के लिए पास
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct? Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom.
Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
The arrogance of the scholars, yeah.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Headphone? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
So you're still on the academia side! We finally started to trust you!
हमें भी नाटक करना पड़ेगा. We have been set up. नहीं, हम हार जाएंगे. इसे मार लेगा ये झूठ जो भी बात है, झूठ मार लेगा. इस फेक है ना इसमें जो भी है.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe.
फंस गया.
As it is Niagara Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well. I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Rebat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Oh, पढ़ना तो होगा भाई. ये पहले कर लेते हैं ना, हम तो इस चीज में अभी चैंपियन है भाई पैदाशी. अरे कट से चलेगा मेरे को सोचना. ये क्या हो गया भाई? अरे इसने वो कैप्सूल ले लिया क्या? वो लाल लाल हो रहा है ना ये. Oh my God, इसने स्कारलेट गॉड का कैप्सूल ले लिया. भाई इसका इंटरनेट बंद करना पड़ेगा. सही में ले लिया उसने वाला कैप्सूल.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar! अरे भाई बच गया रे सिग्नल वाला पंच पड़ रहा था इसका भी.
He has gone completely insane.
ओ भाई मार दिया.
Take him to the mantra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
वो फेक था। ओ माय गॉड, पता नहीं कैसे किया पर वो फेक था। ओ ये सही था यार, पता नहीं अच्छा प्लान था भाई। इस प्लान ने तो मुझे भी वो कर लिया, ऑफ गार्ड पकड़ लिया। वो फेक था वो। पाइमॉन बहुत ऑब्वियस है, दैट्स इनफ पाइमॉन। अच्छा तो मुझे समझ गया उसने नीलू को मतलब क्यों बुलाया। मतलब मेरे ख्याल से पता क्या है कि जो सेज है, ग्रेट सेज है, उसने अल्हाइतम और साइनो और हम कोई मतलब मेन प्रॉब्लम, और उसको देहा को शायद तक नहीं माना उसने। तो मेरे ख्याल से उसने मतलब प्रेडिक्ट भी नहीं किया होगा कि अल्हाइतम जाके एक डांसर को अपना वो बनाएगा, मतलब अपने प्लान का हिस्सा, और वो नीलू पता नहीं अब कुछ कर सकते हैं मतलब, क्योंकि वही बची ना अब। वो एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं करेगा कि नीलू आके भाई वहाँ पर वो करे कुछ करना पे।
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the traveler to the confinement room.
Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
सुन तो,
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
Yes.
He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
Yes, signal पकड़ा देख सही भाई, I am right भाई। ये फोन की तरह काम कर रहा है, तो हमें इधर ही जाना है। सिग्नल हमेशा ऊंची जगह पे आता है ना।
Whoa, it's Mora. Ooh, Mora. No, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
ऊंची जगह पे जा रहा है, हमें बिल्डिंग में चढ़ बढ़ के आएंगे यहाँ से। मिल गया फायर है सिग्नल वाली जगह। एक पेड़ पौधा उगा रहे हैं क्या हम? हाँ।
Hey, is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
It is faint, but I have signal.
Please work.
Is this realm of consciousness? Neither. Not moving. She's really a seal of her consciousness. I need to think of way to wake her up. Okay. Dang, she is reacting. Seems like she can't sense me. Sorry.
When did it first start?
क्या first start?
Right. It started from the moment I was born.
Yeah.
I wanted to become a worthy archon.
Okay.
So I've kept studying.
Okay.
Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul, so I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Sarasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida! Nahida!
उड़ जाना, अरे भाई रासिंगन मार रहे क्या?
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do archons have them? Should archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do
बहुत अच्छा काम तो करते रहिए और कैसे मदद कर सकते हैं और सब जो भी पीपल्स के अपने और क्या करना है।
Nahida!
तोड़ दे। अरे तोड़ यार छोड़ दे।
Nahida?
नाहिदा का डायलॉग भी मिला भाई तेरे को सेट में ड्राइवर भाई। नाहिदा के यार उसका उसका डायलॉग नहीं मिला है।
We're here to rescue you. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just
भाई इसका आवाज में कुछ और भाई बताने के थैंक यू नाहिदा के अलावा।
I feel really angry now.
ओह गुस्सा आ गया इस बच्ची को।
You should have been angry ages ago.
एक तो लाइन बोलता है हर साल आके यार फिर उसका पैसा मिल जाता होगा करोड़ों।
Oh, you're back! How's everything?
नाहिदा से एक।
That's wonderful news.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
बताया नहीं प्लान क्या है, फिर मैं वहाँ जाके नाचने लगूंगी, फिर बोलेंगे कि कौन सा प्लान है, वही बोलेंगे, फिर मैं क्या करूँगा वहाँ पे। सेज को पसंद नहीं है डांस वांस इसलिए।
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry, they've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
क्रिकेट बैट के साथ ले भाई मुझसे यार इतना हूँ कि वही तो दरवाजा और इसमें अंतर नहीं पता।
Nilu, sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda Candy's plan is working beautifully.
ये कटसीन चालू हो गया, फिर से डांस कटसीन। अरे सब लोग बोलेंगे हम नहीं दे सकते, ये क्या है, ये क्यों कर रहे हैं ऐसा? सोचो।
I've never seen a performance like this. This is
सेजेस तो पक्का बड़ा जाएंगे, सेजेस आएंगे देखो पीछे से।
But I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
ये तो क्या कैसा? अब पता चल
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
ओह भगवान भग गए करके इनको मैसेज आ गया। चेंज कर दिया भाई उसने।
Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Al-Haytham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
हाँ वही मतलब वो भी ले लिया था ना।
It's a time-tested trick of his.
He can maintain his composure when things get chaotic. इससे सही है।
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. If someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so, the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort. That's pretty clever. All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him.
ये क्या है? ये तो डेंड्रो आर्कन कॉस्प्ले है भाई, सस्ता कॉस्प्ले।
Hey,
Do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
सस्ती नाहिदा जिसे जिसे नाहिदा 50-50 हारे भाई उनके लिए नाहिदा फ्री में.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
I'd be at the field.
Huh? Did I just see something dart by?
Hey,
better go have a look.
क्या वो फ्लाश था वो? नहीं, वो जा साड़े. वो पेड़ पौधे हिल रहे थे. वहाँ पे क्या मिल रहे थे?
Were my eyes playing tricks on me?
चूहा है यार, चूहा है.
I should go check to see if someone's hiding over there. There seems to be nothing here.
क्या चल रहा है?
Just to be safe.
हम चले, bye. घूमते रह तू.
Good thing they didn't find me. I was close. I better hurry and keep going.
ये क्या चल रहा है? ये PUBG ये क्या चल रहा है? देखिए एंगल कौन सा हो रही है?
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there!
पकड़ा है, भाग.
Stop!
भाग ले.
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not see anything just now?
Oh no, they found me. Where should I go?
City gate. भाग गया. अरे भाई मैं चुनते ही रह गया मैं. क्या गधा मैं चुनते ही रह गया ले.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there!
जल्दी.
Stop!
कहाँ जाऊँ? सिटी गेट के अंदर जाऊँ?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not see anything just now?
उनसे ना घर से.
No, they found me. Where should I go?
सेंटर भाग. दूर जाना ना ने. अरे अच्छा उधर ही से आ रहे थे क्या?
Hey!
चल जाओ.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her.
क्या ही चल रहा है भाई यार?
Hurry up and find her.
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
This is odd.
Guards! Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes, I wouldn't dare make up something like that.
How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
Issued by the Akasha earlier today.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
What a comical sight as are. You disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy archon. How about judgment in the name of a god?
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. This is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. As their archon, I will make them pay. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you. What's this little floaty thingy? It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
The God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting?
That actually sounds about right. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation. Ah, I see. How fascinating. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Finally. अरे ले भाई finally बोल रहा नहीं भाई वही बात नहीं करेगा
Let me leave you a verse.
तो चुपचाप स्क्रीन लड़ेगा अरे भाई मैं गिर गया मारी हंसता है ये क्या था वही मुझे थोड़ी पता था वहाँ पे वो मेरे को लगा कूद जाएंगे सीधा सीधा भाई इन्होंने 100 साल बाद बताया जब मैं कूद चुका हूँ मैं कूद गया तो बता रहे अरे वहाँ से जाना तेरे यहाँ से कूद गया गधा है क्या ऐसा बोल रहे गेम हाँ परफेक्ट वो चेस्ट है वहाँ पे वो व्हाट भाई रोबोट ट्रांसफार्मर टाइप का नहीं वो पावर होता है पावर रेंजर्स में था दूसरे टाइप का लग रहा है
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
Okay, the god guy.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Soki no Kami the prodigal, everlasting lord of something. इतना छोटा नाम
It really feels like a
Power Rangers का mega sound.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
You sure are something! Dishing out compliments at a time like this?
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
So is the same old Balladeer on the inside?
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
वो बोल रहा भाई औकात है मेरा भाई देख रहा भगवान के बाद बीच में बात चल रही है भाई तुम कहाँ से आ गए तुच्छ प्राणी ऐसा बोल दी डायरेक्ट still the same Balladeer we know.
All those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of wisdom. Where your only option is to face me in combat. Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Everybody stand back! Let me leave you a verse. Quietly now.
Pick up the energy during battle. ये इससे उठाएं जल्दी उठाएं.
Insignificant pest.
Gotcha.
Oh, मार रहा. क्या हुआ? चल. तो मर रहा भाई ऑलरेडी.
My endless cycle.
हो गया भाई. कर ले endless cycle जो भी करना था. दिल तो गया बेचारा. Oh my god. Okay. ओ कितना पैर भी आ गए. कॉल भाई ट्रांसफॉर्मर. अरे वेगस और पावर रेंजर साले. मैं पावर रेंजर की कॉपी गायब. पैर बच गए. एल्डर रिंग चल रहा है क्या ये? अरे हो गया ना मार पूरा. भाई बुरा क्यों मारा सर जी? आप रोबोट मार के साथ हो. अच्छा भाई मार रहे हो तो नीचे करके. मैं क्या करूं? कुछ फोड़ना होगा. एल्डर रिंग चला रहे हैं हम पे.
Burn to oblivion.
ओके. रुक जा तोड़ रहा हूँ. कोई तो तोड़ने के लिए इसको.
Take it easy.
गलत जगह पे मार दिया.
Kneel.
आ रहा हूँ. मैं इसको तो लगी नहीं रही. क्या है तू?
Reality.
अरे भाई क्या कर. डॉक्टर ट्रेन है. अरे बाप रे. ताज तोड़ दिया गया जो भी था इसका. अच्छा नोसिस तोड़ रहा है. नोसिस तोड़ने की कोशिश की गई. ओके भाई पड़ा पंच अच्छा खासा. एक पंच में ढेर भाई. वो भी देख रहा हूँ. चाह रहा था कि इसमें ध्यान दिया. अरे नाहिदा आ गई भाई. व्हाट? मच्छर की तरह मसल दिया भाई. बोलना मत. व्हाट भाई? नहीं नाहिदा के साथ भाई मुझे मार दे भाई. नाहिदा के.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal, and now you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself?
Hey, what? Hey, oh,
the data collection is almost complete.
Hey.
Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Oh, gnosis को निकाल कर रहा था. Oh. अभी तक ये सब वो कर रहा था. वाओ.
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create
लूप में डाल दिया दूसरे. मतलब वो प्रोग्रामिंग किए थे.
वाओ. The people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Subceres festivals and Samsara cycles.
वो सेम चीज जो हमारे साथ सपने में हुआ था. सेम चीज इसके साथ की हमने.
When did you use it on me?
जब हमने सपना सेम चीज किया. बाप रे. सबसे शुरू से आखिर तक लड़े. सपना था उसका हमारा नहीं. और हम 168 बार टोटल सपने में फंसे थे. ये याद दिलाने के बाद. By the way, ये हमें पता चल गया.
You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
I'm sorry about that.
Come, traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
Hey, golden capsule, let's go.
All that battle experience.
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the archon.
अब हम इसकी डाटा पूरा अटैक पैटर्न सब वो देख रहे हैं इसका। अब आ जाते हैं सब अटैक पैटर्न पता है।
I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
ओके सब से वही ओके गया तरीका पूछा गया कि गॉड कैसा है, नकली गॉड को अभी।
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
ओके आ भाई पावर आ गई हमारे इस पे।
Meaningless tricks won't
हाँ
save
तो
you.
पहले पता है क्या करना है वे। कर चुके हैं ऑलरेडी 100 बार। ओके बैडास मत गति हो। ओके बैडास हो गया छोरे।
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you.
Okay.
The first sage of Boor.
हम फर्स्ट सेज थे, हम ही थे फर्स्ट सेज। क्या हम डेंड्रॉन को फर्स्ट सेज थे? That doesn't make any sense.
The all-knowing God.
ओए रुक जा, हम फर्स्ट सेज कैसे थे भाई? कौन सा ट्विस्ट है?
As one with wind and cloud.
अरे पांचों में नाइदा भी है। नाइदा फ्री ना के ट्रायल के लिए लेट्स गो। डर से थोड़ी ना।
Burn to oblivion.
तोड़ के अच्छा ये लेना है। अरे तू मार क्या है?
Gutsy. Take it easy.
ये टी दबाने के लिए बोले जा रहा। रुक जा। टी। अरे इसको गिर रहा।
Take it easy.
अरे गोली छोड़ रहा है। गॉड अब घर का निकल साड़े।
Take it easy.
Reality?
अरे 100 मार कर चुका है 168 बार। एकदम मतलब एग्जैक्टली पूछे तो वो तो लेट तो गया भाई। तू अब क्या करेगा?
Take it easy. Rain out.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Destroy the nahida engine. ओके निर्वाणा इंजन तोड़ना है। तोड़ दे भाई। ओए मार रहा था भाई, तोड़ना छोड़ दे। ये टूटता किससे है? ओ इससे टूट गया।
Minute to memory.
टूटता किससे है? वो आ रहा होता है टूटता किससे है? टूटी नहीं ना काजुआ।
Time to go.
आ गया। Oh my God. अरे बचा ले भाई।
Your new god.
बच जाना। नहीं काजुआ।
Regrets.
I will revive you.
Now, your eyes.
ये तो महाराजा समझ नहीं आ रहा करना क्या इसमें भाई। जाना।
Take it easy.
ओ ये कर सकते हैं हम। तो पहले बता रहा जाना भाई। ये लेते हैं। अरे ये लेना होता है क्या?
Reality?
इस आगे से ये करते हैं। इस तरह मारे तो।
No, my sword! Let's light it up!
Adventure time.
वो कह रहा समझ नहीं आ रहा पर मार नहीं देता वो मर गया काजू ही नहीं मारा इसको लास्ट में कैसे लग रहा भाई हार के
Humans.
मेगा शॉट बन गया तब भी हार गया
Filthy humans.
Stay away from me, ऐसे बोल दे अरे नोसिस मिल गया रे लेट्स गो क्या करेंगे इस खरगोश गॉड बनने की तरह सपना
Anything but the gnosis.
गॉड बनने का सपना तेरा सॉरी
That's mine. Don't even try. I'll never go back.
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Okay, last memory. रुकते होते कि let's go. फाइनली देखने को मिलेगी. अर्मनसुल में चलेंगे ना मेरे कैसा?
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Okay, तो रुको देवता क्या वो देखते चलो.
This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this. The King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago.
Does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
मतलब उसने मतलब अर्मनसुल को रेस्टोरेशन के लिए अपनी जान मतलब सैक्रिफाइस कर दी.
Sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
Yes, forget me.
Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with our lucid consciousness. Even with the Gnosis's protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
God बनने के लिए वो ineligible था. उड़ता हुआ सिर्फ.
Are we in the air? So, is this the place you were talking about?
Auditory.
The base of Irminsul?
Auditory. मैं इसे auditory मानूंगा भाई.
Standing over there
is that me? She looks exactly like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
I can believe my eyes.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness.
We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same. We're of the same nature? Why? Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
अच्छा ये जीवन चक्र है मतलब ये पुनर्जन्म है इसका एक तरह से संसारा मतलब डेथ ऑफ साइकिल है ना
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul, and you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul. People love you so much and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. How can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do. You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way. But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you. No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams. I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying? Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. It's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results? I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that electro-gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Teyvat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
Peace. सबको चाहिए peace.
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
Versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's a need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis.
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your dendrognosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the god of wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the god of wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake? That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
ये बताएंगे नहीं अभी मुझे फीलिंग क्यों आ रहा है अरे भाई उसने उसको बता दिया हमें भी तो नॉलेज दे थोड़ा सा हमने नोसिस दे दिया दोनों को दोनों थैंक यू भाई हर बार आता है फटू लास्ट पे नोसिस ले ही जाते हैं मतलब कुछ भी हो जाए
Okay. Wake him up.
उठ गए रे
Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up. Good morning. How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right?
Wait a second. फाउंड वैसे भी गंदा भी जाता है ना आफ्टर अस सानो। अच्छा मुझे लगा भाई ये फिर पूरा मुझे लगा सपना थोड़ी देखा पूरा जो भी वो अभी तक हम सोचा अजीब नहीं रहा था।
Come on, Trevor.
तो काफी टर्मिनल नहीं रहेगा उन पे।